Hey everybody, we're so excited to bring you our very first Saturday special Daily Smash for Saturday, November 5th, 2022. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
We just got back from touring some very cool homes in Huntington Beach with your friend Megan, who stages homes. And we're going to show a little bit of that in just a moment. We also want to mention that this is our Powerball edition. We have a jackpot surging to $1.6 billion, the largest ever lottery prize in the world. That drawing is tonight, Saturday night.
What would you do with $1 billion?
I'd buy you something really pretty.
Okay, I would buy my mom and dad a house. I would set up trusts for my nieces and my nephews, even though they don't talk to me. They do, but not really anymore. They were good when they were little, but now that they're adults, they don't want to call me or hang out with me anymore.
You know what? I would do the same for my children.
I would do the same with
for everyone. My family. I would take care of all of them.
And I would take care of the homeless situation.
Oh yeah, we could straighten that out.
I totally would.
It's like winter here, by the way. So chilly outside.
Oh, look, we have a fire.
Yeah. Oh, can we not see it? Oh.
I'm blocking it.
Oh, no. Wait, go the other way. There it is. I want it to look nice and homey. Should we shift everything over?
No, I'm just...
So we started a new segment on Friday, the Snowflake Alert, and it was a big hit.
Oh yeah, I have over 1,000 comments on my
on your Instagram.
On my Instagram about Paul Pelosi going back to work. It's hysterical.
It was a joke. Kelly didn't make it up. Someone sent it to her, and she just
my brother sent it to me. My brother Eric.
And the whole Pelosi thing, by the way, I was going to do that in the news. Maybe we should just wait on that.
Okay.
But you got a lot of haters.
Oh yeah.
Popped up on your Instagram. The crazy thing to me is you got that video you posted on Instagram was viewed, what was it, 170,000 times?
170,000 times on my Instagram.
Somehow she managed to lose 1,000 followers. 170,000 people watched the video or shared it. Thousands of people sent it to other people.
3,400 people sent it.
Can you explain to me how it's possible she didn't gain a single follower when 170,000 people apparently liked it enough to watch it, and no one's following her for that, but she lost followers? I smell a rat. I do.
Just like we do on this Pelosi thing.
Shadow ban.
Some fishy. Something fishy.
Something's going on.
Something's
anyway,
fishy.
The Snowflake Alert was a big hit. You guys seem to love it.
Thank you.
And we're going to make that a regular feature.
Yeah.
Because we love doing that kind of stuff.
We do.
And we may just have to do it on this Pelosi Part 4 that we're going to do. We also have a makeup tutorial that we're going to share with our viewers on Patreon, our Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon.com, which is our much longer, unfiltered, uncensored podcast that we do every week. But we want to show them a little clip of what they're missing. Right. What you can get on Patreon.
Then the most important thing to use is sunscreen. So I get this tinted Elta MD UV broad spectrum glow, and I put it on my face. This is like probably the most important thing. I did get a $10 tip from somebody that wants to know on my YouTube that wants to know what kind of makeup I use. So I will show them that.
Do that right now.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so I love that, I love that what's my foundation? Giorgio Armani. Oh. I love that stuff. Yeah. However, I was at Whole Foods, next door is Ulta, and I left my makeup, my foundation at the Desert House. So my next best foundation is It Cosmetics. It Cosmetics. It's okay. You don't have to do that because I'm going to show a bunch of my makeup. So you guys want to know what kind of makeup I use. So eyeshadows, I use Urban Decay Heat. I use NARS. I use Morphe. I use MAC. For my I love MAC everything. So I use MAC. I use the bronzer. Pat McGrath Labs is one of my favorites. Pat McGrath.
This stuff I used to use when I was on TV every day.
Yeah.
With Fox News Channel. I would use MAC. I would carry these around. They'd fit in my suit pocket, and I would just do my.
I love Tom Ford, these palettes, these eyeshadows. I love Tom Ford.
Yeah.
Here, NARS. NARS is my favorite. NARS Orgasm for, God, I mean,
these names.
Huh?
Orgasm makeup.
Yeah.
By the way, that makeup case is it's like a toolbox.
I love it. Yes. And then for when I show you on my tutorial, I love these Giorgio Armani, these palettes. They're eyeshadows and they come on so great. I love those. My favorite concealer is Tarte. I use the Clay de Poix, whatever stuff. I use.
So many things.
I know. I use so many things. My lipsticks, I usually use MAC. I have MAC little things right here to go on top. I use Urban Decay, Giorgio Armani, and Chanel lipsticks.
Okay.
NYX. I love NYX. It's very inexpensive and it's great for eyeshadow, eyeliners, and lipsticks. I use those a lot.
You get all this stuff at Ulta?
I get a lot of it at Ulta, yeah.
Okay.
And MAC. I like MAC blushes and stuff. So there's my makeup for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Very nice. Very nice. You also have
Tom Ford red lipsticks I use. Yeah.
You also have a Cooking with Kelly coming up on our Patreon Rick and Kelly show this coming week, and we were going to tease that. What did you make? Was that the cauliflower pasta?
Oh my God! You guys remember that healthy noodle I made? I found something very, 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 if not better.
It was. First of all, I never would have known it wasn't real pasta. It's cauliflower pasta. It's not made from whatever pasta is made from. It's made from cauliflower.
Right.
It tasted exactly. The texture was like pasta.
It was perfection. Perfection.
And then you made it with ground turkey, right?
Ground turkey. It was easy. You just brown ground turkey. You throw garlic. You season it with salt and pepper, salt and pepper, and then you brown it with onion and garlic, and then you throw some sauce in it, and then you put your pappardelle pasta, that cauliflower. It was easy.
When
it was
easy.
easy.
I scarfed down a bowl of it, and I was full, and I had a second bowl. That's how good it was.
Well, I had it for breakfast this morning.
You did?
Yeah. Did you see me?
Even though I wasn't even really that hungry. It just tasted so good that I had to have more, and I had a whole nother bowl.
Yeah.
I think I gained a pound yesterday. So that's coming up also next week. And then the home staging thing. So what's really cool about this, Megan and her husband, her boyfriend Johnny helped us a lot with our desert house, but they know what they're doing, right?
So my girlfriend, I grew up with her in Arizona. She has a staging company here in Huntington Beach, and she works with this guy named Sean Stanfield. Sean Stanfield has a beautiful home in the Madison Club, and they work well together. And so she can make a space and turn it into a wow. And it's just, and you're going to see this. It's this place is just a 2-bedroom condo, nothing special, and we started it today.
So here's a little sneak preview of what you're going to see on our Patreon, because they're going to go back and
putting a carpet on top
add
of a rug?
a bunch of
Wait, you're putting a rug on top
accents,
of a
right?
carpet.
Well, we just put everything in there. We put a couch, we put rugs.
No, but I mean tomorrow you're going to go back and
Yeah, now we're going to do the fun stuff.
Yeah.
So the fun stuff is decorating it and putting the accents into it. So that's the fun part.
But it was cool to watch them fill this empty 2-bedroom unit with the stuff it needed, and all of a sudden it's like within a matter of probably 45 minutes, it was transformed.
Right.
And it's not done yet, but it will be by the time we put the
And
video
that's what's
on.
so neat about right now. Interest rates are high, the market's slowing down, cooling down big time, and this house has been on the market for a while. It's $780,000 for this 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Which is ridiculous, by the way.
It would be $250,000 in Arizona.
Yeah,
not gonna
or
lie.
pretty much anywhere in America, maybe less.
And but I love to show when you go into a house, people don't know how to stage it, how to put things together, and I just love this stuff. This is like my dream. I love it, and I think I'm cut out for.
I think you are too.
Yeah.
You're very talented at it, and,
Yeah.
and all you have to do is look at the pictures of our house in the desert and see what Kelly can do with a property. I mean, you transformed it in ways I never could have imagined, and there were times when I looked at you and I was like, "You want to do what?" But my God, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So I mean, I just love this. So we went to another house in Huntington Beach that was beautiful, very industrial, and we're going to show the before and afters on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get to in the news now.
In the news.
NBC News mysteriously, this is according to the Daily Mail, pulls its exclusive report on how Nancy Pelosi's husband Paul, 82, calmly opened the door to cops in his underpants and then walked towards the hammer intruder who bludgeoned him. So this came out this morning, and we were shocked by this report, a bombshell report, the Daily Mail calls it, that when they got to the front door, Paul Pelosi, you might remember the police chief, the San Francisco police chief said that an unknown person opened the door for officers when they arrived, and NBC was the first to say, oh, there was a third person in the house, and we talked about that. Who was this third person? Well, apparently now we're learning it wasn't a third person. It was Paul Pelosi who opened the door for police officers. But according to this report that NBC pulled hours later, he didn't open the door and run outside and say, thank you, officers. This man has a hammer. He broke in my house. He's trying to hurt me. He's trying to kidnap my wife and break her kneecaps. He said, oh, hey, officers. He opens the door and then steps back to the guy with the hammer in his hand, who then hits him in the head with the hammer.
Right.
Which makes zero sense. If you call 911 and the cops show up and you're in danger, are you going to walk back in your house where the guy is with the hammer? Or are you going to walk outside? Thanks, officers. Here's your man.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense. So NBC puts this article out there, and then
they pull it.
They pulled it.
Why would they pull it?
But here's the thing.
Why are they helping this guy? Why are they helping Pelosi?
Why didn't the San Francisco police chief, because these officers came back and they told him what happened. They wrote out a report. When the San Francisco police chief held his news conference, why didn't he say the officers told us that Paul Pelosi opened the door and then he stepped back inside his home and that's when the guy attacked him? He didn't say that. He said an unknown person opened the door. Well, which one is it? Is it an unknown person or is it Paul Pelosi? And if it was Paul Pelosi, why didn't he then seek protection from the officers who showed up at his house after he called 911, according to police? It makes no sense to me.
Why are people okay with this, with the status quo? Why are people, and like somebody comes up to me, and I don't know because I didn't hear it, but they're like, Andy Cohen said, why don't they just let this story go by? Like, why are people questioning it?
Really?
Yeah. Why are people questioning it? You know why? Wow. Because they have a hold on these people, on the police, it sounds like. It's shady, okay? And it's corrupt. And we need to get to the bottom of this because we don't want these people in office, okay? They're old. Oh, we don't need Tales of the Crypt.
Snowflake alert.
Snowflake alert, yeah. Okay, so you know what? They have a strong hold on the police.
Something is
amiss.
Strange. And I was a journalist. I still consider myself a journalist. I was in the news for 35 years. I only ask these questions because they're questions that I would always ask as a reporter. If it doesn't add up, why doesn't it add up? What aren't they telling us? What did they tell us that doesn't ring true? And what's the full story? And I'm sorry, one more thing. The officers were apparently wearing body cameras. So all you have to do is show the video. We could see what happened if you show us the video, but they're not showing us the video.
Because it's corrupt.
They showed it to the Pelosi's.
Right.
And they say it might come up at trial, but we haven't seen it. So all we're relying on is what they're telling us in news conferences. And that story has changed, I would say, pretty dramatically. So anyway.
This is the problem with mainstream media. This is the problem with mainstream. It's so one-sided. They only go with the flow, and no one's questioning and no one's answering. And if you do ask questions, you're shut down. You're not allowed to ask. There's misinformation. This whole thing, we need all to get together and have a newscast that is bipartisan.
Okay. I think they've tried that, and it hasn't worked yet, but you and I could do it.
It's
knock it out of the park.
Yeah, we just want something that's just the truth. We can't get the truth. Everything is one-sided. It's not fact-based anymore. We need to get back to the news where things are fact-based and not all about ideologies.
It's unfortunate that it's become so splintered that all the news has, every channel, it's catering to a particular audience.
Yeah.
And no one's just telling it like it is.
Right.
That's what we're doing here.
And someone said on Bravo Housewives, they show a clip of back in season 11 when I got attacked on the bus, and someone said, why would you like a radical like Kelly Dodd to be on the show? A radical? I'm a radical? Really?
How so? How are you a radical?
How am I a radical, Rick? What did I do that's so radical?
Oh, you wanted kids to go to school. You wanted businesses to stay open. You wanted people to continue to go to work. You wanted to protect the elderly and vulnerable. And you wanted the healthy people to keep going about their business. And if you got sick, you got better, and you were immune, I think everything you said, people now would agree with. And you were radical because you were ahead of your time.
Oh, okay.
I
So
guess.
I'm radical. I'm
But
radical.
You're not radical. We both know you're not radical. You're a clear, strong, thinking woman, and you have
because I've
very
lived in
perceptive.
I've lived in communist countries, and I see what's going on. And am I on the wrong side of history? Everybody, am I? Was it radical of me to breathing in those cloth masks that ingesting my carbon monoxide?
How much have we learned about the nonsense?
I'm radical.
How much have we learned about how much of that was?
You know what radical is? Radical is shutting down, making everybody stay in their homes, wearing cloth masks, making everybody
We have to go to dinner, so we have one more item and then we have to go. Okay.
Okay.
I don't mean to
Sorry,
cut you
sorry,
off.
I get upset.
I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
But this next thing's going to get you even more upset.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you have it on your phone. That Sonny Hostin thing on The View.
Oh yeah.
Do you have your phone?
I don't
with you?
have my phone. My phone's dead.
Oh, my phone's dying too.
I read a poll just yesterday that white Republican suburban women are now going to vote Republican.
Why?
It's almost like roaches voting for Raid, right?
I think that's
they're voting.
No, it's insulting to the voter.
They're voting against their own self-interest. Do they want to live in Gilead?
Okay, so do we
love in the hands?
Do we love democracy or not? Because just saying that it's insulting to the voter.
I mean, first of all, if they're Republican, they're going to vote Republican. What about black suburban Republican women? What about Hispanic Republican women? Are they going to vote Republican?
Yeah.
Is that a story? Are they roaches too?
Yeah, you know what? That's so racist. That is the most racist thing that you could say. And they have this chick on there. That's okay for her to say. But I can't say I'm black, which I am, and people call me a racist? What the hell is that?
I mean, I'm blown away by it. I wonder if ABC is having meetings right now deciding what to do about this.
Who is this freaking chick? She needs to get the hell off of this channel. She sounds like an idiot, by the way.
A new poll says white Republican voters are going to vote Republican. Really? You paid for that poll? Does it also say that Democrats are going to vote Democrat? Like, I mean, the whole thing is so stupid.
Oh, really?
But then she calls them roaches voting for Raid. Like, come on, lady. Like, you're not allowed to have a different opinion. You're not allowed to like this person more than that person. You can't vote for the candidate you like. You can only vote because, for Democrats because they're the right way to vote. Republicans are the wrong way to vote. It is so one-sided, so closed-minded.
Close-minded. And this is... People are brainwashed. They watch this and they're like, they see him on TV and they're like, oh, this is the way you're supposed to think because they're on TV, but they're a bunch of morons.
Well, you know what? I didn't think it was going to go that direction, but you know what? Kelly's right.
Yeah.
As usual.
Yeah.
That is our smash for Saturday. We hope you have a smash-tastic day.
Saturday. Smash-tastic Saturday.
Smashability is off the charts on a Saturday.
Go get smashed tonight.
Yeah, let's get smashed right now.
Yeah. Let's smash the
We had
Casbah.
a very long, difficult,
Day.
stressful day. Got a lot done. I think it's time to have some fun.
Yep. Word. All right, you guys.
Thank you all so much for your support.
Have a
If you
great
haven't
weekend.
Subscribed yet, subscribe now. And don't forget, all of our daily smashes are brought to you by El Cristiano Tequila. It's purity, passion, and promise in every bottle. These guys are awesome. Their tequila is delicious.
They give back to the community.
They do. And if you can't find it at a great restaurant, bar, or hotel near you, you can go to el-cristiano.com or kegendbottle.com and order yours online. They'll deliver it right to your door at a great price. So we highly recommend El Cristiano for you on this Smash-tastic weekend. And go win that Powerball with us, because we're going to split it with you.
Yeah, that's right.
We're splitting that Powerball, baby.
We're doing it. Love everyone. Mwah.
Take care.